Good morning. My name is Zach Dishman. I'm the visual art teacher at Holladay Elementary School, and these are our 4th grade artists here this morning. Today, we are going to be creating sound, and I want you to take a moment to look at the question for today without saying anything. Think about it in your brain. Okay, I'm going to play something on my guitar. You have to use your ears really well, and you have to show me with your thumb up like this, if you can hear anything. Ready? Okay, good. That wasn't too hard, right? Okay, now I need you to focus with your eyeballs as closely as you can to this guitar and tell me with a thumb up when you see something, like when you see the sound. Are you ready? Not my hand, not my guitar. Sound. Ready? Look really closely. Did anybody see a sound? Who saw a sound? You saw the sound? Oh, you saw the strings vibrating. Okay, so we saw the strings, but did we see the sound actually coming out of the guitar? No, you know why? Because we can't actually see it with our eyes. We can't. But this is a really good question for today and for any day, really. What if you could see the sound? What if there was a way to figure this out? So that's our question, right, of the day. How could you create sound? Now I have somebody to show you, an artist who decided to try to solve this problem too. But before we do that, we're going to practice turning a sound into something that you can see. Okay? So on your clipboards, you have your pencil ready? I'm going to start playing something. I'm going to scooch past you here, excuse me. And as I start to play, you are going to start making a line. And your line could change. If the music gets really loud, your line might go like this. If the music gets really soft, your line might go down like this. Or it might get faster or slower. Your line should keep changing. I will play. You keep creating your line until I stop playing. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Pencils at the ready. You may share with your friend beside you. Take turns, okay? Here we go. Pencils on your mark. Get set.
Go.
And go. Freeze. Raise your hand if you have something on your paper that looks sort of weird or maybe a little bit cool. Awesome. Okay, that was the first step. We just practiced turning a sound into, somebody raise their hand and tell me, turning a sound into something that we could see. I love it. You're with me. Let me turn my computer back on so we can see what our goals are for today. So the first step we just accomplished. Okay, we just created a little bit of sound. Now this artist that I was telling you about earlier, Martin Klimas, he's from a country far, far away in Germany. He's still alive. He still makes art. His job, well, as a professional artist, is a photographer, but he does a lot of other things too. And he thought, what if I could create sound? And this is what he did. I want you to take a look. Pretty cool, right?
What are you doing? That's cool.
I want you to raise your hand and tell me one thing that you see. Joel, what's one thing you see? Paint bouncing on a speaker. Yes.
Maybe it's in 3D.
It is 3D. Yeah, good observation.
Colors.
Lots of colors. What else?
Like when it comes up, it's like dripping down.
It goes up and then it comes down dripping. One more.
If you put it upside down, it looks like it's falling.
If you put it upside down, it looks like it's falling. I love it. This is what he did. Are you ready? So he hooked up his computer to a huge speaker. Are you with me over here?
Yep.
Good. This huge speaker, right? He put wet paint on top of it, cranked the volume all the way up. It was so loud that it made the paint fly up in the air, and then he took a picture in midair. That's how he solved the problem. I know it is cool. How could he create sound? That's what he did. But we can't copy Mr. Clemis. We did practice a little bit here. But we are going to have to come up with our very own idea, and that is our goal for today. So, we're going to brainstorm right here together by ourselves, and you're going to try to answer that question inside your brain. When you have an idea, go like this. Put your thumb up. How could I create sound? That's your question. Try to answer it in your brain. Put your thumb up when you have an answer. Go. This is the silent thinking time. Silent thinking. See lots of thumbs. Very good. Lots of ideas. Awesome. I want you to, using level 1, find somebody beside you or near to you and whisper your idea to them.
Maybe you can make a school and
And with me in 3, 2, 1. Thanks for looking this way. Okay, now we have some ideas. I heard a lot of good ideas. Would there be anybody brave enough to share out with everyone? Tell us how you could create sound, your own unique idea? Yes?
What I just said?
Yeah, what you talked about with your partner. Some kind of dog. Okay, that's a good start. What did you come up with, Joel?
Maybe we could like make like a sculpture out of our minds.
A sculpture using lines. I like that idea. Very cool. Yes?
Maybe it's like him going like this. What if like we draw on a paper and write what we heard or like what it sounded is.
Write down what we saw or heard. Okay, I love it. We're getting there. Yeah.
Write numbers on the side of your paper, and then you can like draw the line to how high the volume went.
Draw the line to show where the volume was. Love it. Okay, these are some great ideas. If you didn't get a chance to share, you can share with me later. This is the next step. Are you with me, girls?
Mm-hmm.
Create a sculpture that represented your special sound. So, do you remember yesterday?
Yeah.
What did we do yesterday? I recorded you saying or singing a special what?
Sound.
It could be a song that you love. It could have been something that your adult at home tells you. It could have been anything. Now, I have that for you at your table. Okay? It looks like this.
But can we hear it?
Thank you.
Hear it?
Looks like this. Eyes up here. Okay? This is your special sound. Now, your job is to figure out how to turn this sound, which is flat, right? We can't really see it in 3D. You have to turn that into a 3D sculpture. So when you're finished, you'll have a sculpture that represents your special sound. That is your challenge, okay? That is your challenge. I need for you to do this for me. Level 1 voice, clipboard's here. Walk very, very quietly to your art seats and get ready for the next direction. Go ahead. I have 2 things. This is the very first step. When I say go, not yet, you're going to glue this piece of black paper on top of your cardboard. This is going to be your base. This is the bottom of your sculpture. Then, listen very carefully. You have 3 things. Thanks for looking up here, blue table. You have 3 things to use to create your sound sculpture. You have pipe cleaners. Can we see this green table? We have construction paper strips. And we have paint paper, which you could actually paint something onto, cut it out, and use that to construct your sculpture. Raise your hand if somebody can tell me what we're about to do. Yes, sir.
We're about to make our sounds 3D.
We're about to make our sounds 3D. And what's the art word for that starts with an S? Sculpture. I love it. Raise your hand if you have a question. Going once, going twice. Yes? That is okay. All right, we are ready to begin. We have 20 minutes to see how much we can create. Ready, go. I can't.
Hold up. Well, I guess
Thanks for asking.
this. You know there's 3 people.
That one's stuck. Let's use this one. Can we share this? There you go. You're welcome.
Wait, we have to put that on the bottom?
I like it. Little dots. You can share with your neighbor if you want. Oh, your piece is small. Let's do this one. There you go. That's your choice. Which colors do you think would match your sound the best? Brown and red. Yes, sir. Ooh, check that out. That's okay. See what Jason decided to do? Actually stuck them inside of the cardboard. I love it. I love it.
Okay.
The sound that's coming through our voice, the sound that we're making. Ooh, I like it. How are you going to turn this into something that stands 3D? Okay. You have an idea? Could make it wavy. Sure. I like it. Paper towel, please. Did you spill a little bit? So, what is our art goal? What is the main question today? How could we create sound? So, there's your sound. We have to make it 3D. So, how could we turn that 2D, that sound, into something that we can actually see? So, that was the sound that you recorded? Fishy. Okay. So, if fishy could be a 3D sculpture, what would it look like? But maybe it doesn't look exactly like a fish. Okay, here's your challenge. Can you make it without looking like a fish? Your words could be a shape that represents your art. Please. There you go.
I'm blue.
Artists, is there anyone who would like to use paint to create their sound? Keep your hand high in the sky. I will come deliver the paint to you as soon as I see your hand up. Here you go, purple tape. Oh, I had one, and then I think there you go. Can you share that one? Here you go, blue table.
I got all these colors.
Place it in the middle so we can share.
Wait, how is this?
Here you go, Joel.
Oh,
Anyone at this table? Yellow table? Yes.
sorry. White.
There you are. Place it in the middle so we can share.
More hair.
Do we know where our paper is located? You could if you want to. What are your ideas about how you could turn your sound into a sculpture?
What about you?
What was your sound? You said you were E and they were recording? Okay. Awesome. I love that you matched. Cool or warm. Or what did you say? Cool or warm? What was your idea? Cool or warm? For the Yorkie, was it cool? Cool colors?
Turn this one to a brush.
I like it. Something about your... What's your idea? Yeah. How do you think you could turn that into 3D? Still thinking? It's okay. That's what we're here to do. We're here to solve the problem. What? It's okay. It can be big. It doesn't have to be a certain size. I like this idea. How it's sticking out. Good job. You folded the edges. I love it. All right, so we're trying to make this stick. So we've tried glue, right? It's not sticking. What if you just too carefully, it might stick that. Try it. Yeah. Try to copy it exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She did. We got her sound. Those are awesome. So you decided, okay, there's your challenge, right? How can I create sound without creating the actual thing? So what did you come up with so far? One moment, Jason, on the right hand. Huh? So if your word was fish, what sound would a fish make? Like if it swam through the water? Well, sure. So maybe your sculpture somehow represents boop, boop, boop. That's hard, but I think you can do it. Huh? No such thing as mess ups in art. No such things. Paint, please. Paint, please. I think I placed 2 at one table. There we go.
Made a sound that, it's kind of like a song that my dad always used to say.
A song that his dad always used to sing.
So I just recreated it, and I made it out of paper and pipe cleaners.
Could you hold that up a little bit higher so we can all see? So he recreated that song that's very special to him. And I think the colors you chose look so cool. I'm excited to hear more about this. Okay, Jason, thanks for sharing.
This is just random sounds.
Random sounds? Okay.
So the reds and the yellow just combine and turn into orange and bend like this. And then this is more random sound. And then this stuff, so green humps, also random sound.
Thanks for sharing, Jason. And what was your special sound from yesterday? Right? You just like lots of sounds.
I just said hello.
Hello was your sound. Very good. Let's give those artists a soft round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Very good. Thank you for watching our lesson today on sound sculpture. I hope you enjoyed.